Someone give me happy music. And I do declare, here we go again.
Hamsky, add a character real quick. When I come in as Nemesis later tonight, because I most likely will be coming in tonight later.
Okay.
Nemesis. I'll be around as Fable first for the first bit. I'll give you the heads up in this VC when I'm coming in.
You can just come in. I'll just say that I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, good. That works out well then.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll start bringing everyone to get in, by the way.
Well, you don't have to, but they probably should. If you want some happy tunes, my personal favorite Cherry tune is called Rolling Down the Street in My Katamari. I need like cyberpunk music that's happy, or some kind of sci-fi music. I have a lot of Genshin, but like it's very fantasy Asian. You know what? I prefer this music anyway. I don't know who Renox is, but the lobby isn't open in a minute, so. What's up, Jack? How you doing? You know what? I want to have Hamsky come in from somewhere else. Nietzsche. I'm working on the brothel still. I've got the main area textured, kind of. I'm just trying to figure out what that works, what looks good. Stupid bitch.
What?
Why are you making Pokemon noises?
Harder.
Oh! A little pre-game. I'm gonna pre.
You wanted a little pre-game?
I'm gonna pre.
I'll pre-game these nuts.
I'm going to the co-pilot entrance. I'm assuming that you guys are coming in to fuck with us.
Oh god, I'm so glad I'm not here today.
Hell yeah.
Why hello there.
So now we're just waiting on 11?
Oh shit, that was a really good Shoryuken. Jesus. That was such a good Shoryuken. What the fuck?
They're big chunky.
We're Toronto and Oliver.
Don't.
Not
Oliver
in yet.
was just heading towards the bar with
Wait,
Lorelai.
Hamsky, can I show you my cool mask?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay. Hold on, I put it over here.
When did you join the Tigers?
No, I'm not in the Tigers. Listen, I just learned
Is that
that's
a
their
cat
color,
mask?
but there's no. No,
I
it's
have
like
those
a-
pants.
It's a Kassoon. What? Look,
And those shoes. You're
They're
copying
nice.
my style.
they're nice pants.
Not these ones, but other ones.
Oh my god!
Hey.
Those eye shoes, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
No, they're
Listen,
not
my-
these ones,
you
but
know,
they're the ones
Ray
I have
picked out this
elsewhere.
outfit for me. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah, it does
Better
look
than
good.
before, at least, right?
It does, yeah. You don't look like you're gonna get beat up now.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah, you look
We just
less
gotta worry
church
about
boy.
recruiting.
You're good now.
No.
Yeah,
that's
there you
all.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Whisperers
mean,
might attack you. Be careful. I'm gonna go get Oliver and make sure you.
No, you'll be fine. You got us.
Okay.
I mean, that's. I'm not tearing apart the fucking avatar, Raven. The avatar looks good, but it's yellow here, so it's.
Shit out of an invisible person.
What? Who?
We're just sitting there for some reason.
Do you know
Yeah,
their
Nero
name?
just swung his bat and he hit something, so we started kicking where he.
What was their name?
I don't know.
Name.
Yeah.
I think they're not gonna come back, Hamsky. Like they're non-existent.
No.
Almost.
You know when you swing your bat like this and you accidentally hit something. I hit the air, so I assumed it was an invisible person.
Oh, okay, alright. I thought there was a cloaker. I was scared.
Yeah, so we started kicking the shit out of him, and there's nothing
It's-
here now.
no.
You know.
Are you sure? I'll go tell security. Deal with like a cloaker coming through or something. I don't want to have to deal with.
Who's being paranoid?
There could be invisible people all around us right now.
Hey, keep my
That's
dick.
more likely than you think, actually. I have a horrible thing to tell you about dreams.
Everybody in.
Just making sure.
Sometimes I feel like
Actually, hold on. You want to see some fun shit?
I'm
I loaded her.
Ollie.
Careful where you're aiming.
I'm gonna
Don't
sweep-
blow
I'm
through the
gonna
wall.
sweep this side.
Honestly, Husky, I feel that sometimes we're being watched by a lot of people, and they're probably chatting in some chat room,
Huh?
talking about every move we
Right,
make.
if someone's got some kind of recording thing,
Some corpo stuff.
give me those glasses. Are you the one? Your eyes could probably do that, right?
Completely subnet.
Handsome.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go say hello to someone. Whoa!
Oh, there
What's
you
up?
are. I need to talk to you.
What about meeting room?
Oh, just, yeah, nothing bad. Nothing bad. It's just something we talked about at my house. The other day.
Okay. By the way,
Bad.
Athena showed up with money.
Yep, that's what
How
I want
much?
to talk to you about.
Okay.
500,000.
How much?
500,000.
Damn.
I
Alright.
kind of have it on me at the moment because I gotta
Oh,
go find
God.
Nemesis and give it to him.
He might come here today. He sent me a text.
That's perfect then.
You
I
don't.
convinced
You say
her-
it to Nemesis, he might be pissed, but whatever.
Well, we kind of have to because
I
he's the
know.
one that's holding the money and allocating it. But I gave her the challenge like I said I would, and I mentioned the docks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. They want to help fund the cleaning efforts of that.
You mentioned it to Nemesis or Athena?
Athena. I gotta
Okay.
mention it to Nemesis now.
Well, let's both mention it to Nemesis because I really wanted to talk to him about that. We'll talk to him today.
Yeah.
I have some lawyers coming in today to
Yeah.
finalize a contract on the mega building.
Yeah, because he needs to be aware that she wants to fund it, right? And also that she just gave money to donate to the school, right? Because that's gonna be important that he knows that she did that.
Yeah, they are at each other's throats, so I worry, but hopefully he accepts the money
This
because
could soften it. This could soften it. Because this wasn't a whole... I never said do this for PR, they genuinely wanted to do it, and if that is the case... A lot of people from what I heard yesterday said they'll see it when they believe it, right?
I know. Look, even I,
They'll see it to believe it.
no one's gonna accept it. All right, let them do the good,
That's
and because they're
better.
gonna have to do it on their own.
But that's better than people immediately shutting them off, though.
True, it is
They're
true.
not canceling it out. they are giving it. They're wary, which is better than what I thought was gonna happen.
I mean, I think a few people are weary and they're just not saying it out loud, which is the worst part.
Well, I would rather have that than active hostility.
Today
Right.
feels like it's going to be a busy day, by the way, because I just got, like... I think I just heard, like, at least 10 plus cars in, like, 20 seconds.
Sunday's always busy. I showed up late. I was actually happy. I talked to Blaze all day yesterday. It was very nice, very comfortable. You know, it was good. It was good. Oh. And the gym staff seemed to be fitting in quite well. They're all great hires.
I need to sit down in there and watch what they do. Also, I forgot to tell Oliver to go help the garage crew. I don't know if they need help, but they were all in there kind of alone. I think they all know what they're doing in some way.
They probably all. Oh, that's a man I probably need to talk to. See how he's doing.
But is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's doing okay. Just was busy yesterday. Had to leave the Lotus early to do some work. Seemed. He should be fine.
I know.
All busy men, you know.
Yeah, today's gonna be a little busy for me, at least.
Yeah, just call me on comms if you see Nemesis first and get the meeting set up, or if
Yeah.
I get it set up, I'll call you on comms.
Yeah.
Yeah, tried.
I wouldn't really call him a
Sitting on the
tribe,
job,
but-
huh? Can't believe this.
Yeah, naturally.
Just kidding, sorry. I hope you're
I
feeling
have to
better.
squat every time I sit. I have to squat down.
Yeah.
If you guys want a stool back there, I could potentially get one.
I don't know, I'm kind of working on my leg game. It's been pretty well.
That's
Getting
good.
in game.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on the garage and
Leg day
the
every
gym.
day.
A lot of new employees. Gotta make sure they're not like tearing the place apart.
Understood.
If the bar is empty, you guys are free to roam.
Okay, understood.
Leon,
I'll ask you.
I don't want it to
You want a
go
drink?
like
What's
I
up?
told you what to do, but I think it would be.
Yeah, actually. I wanted to talk to you about a few things too.
oh, okay. Wanna come outside? Actually, you wanna come with me to the gym?
I think.
I wanna see what they're doing, if they're even up
Sure,
there.
that's fine too.
I'm sorry for it to come off like I'm telling you what to do. I'm not doing that. Just, you didn't want to, you know.
You know, to be honest, I was thinking people were gonna make fun of me for this outfit. But mostly I've gotten compliments, other than the warnings that I might be confused for a gang member. Which, I mean, I guess, isn't that unusual?
Well, yeah, I would be careful. You're wearing their colors, but it looks good. I'm also wearing their colors. I have
I
yellow.
would hope just by the sound of my voice I don't sound like, what is it, a tiger?
You could be. Say, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I don't swear like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Flurry, I'm going to talk to this tiger.
Yeah.
I'm not a
It's
tiger.
not a
It's just,
tiger.
you know.
That is very clearly not
Wow, you got proper weights and everything.
Yesterday, everyone wanted to fight her because of how strong she was.
Can you
Neptune,
lift these?
I can lift
Really?
the
Not
200-pound ones. That one's 200 pounds, I think, somewhere around there. We were. That's probably 100 pounds. The big disc.
Lucas estimated the smaller ones to be 350 and the biggest
What?
one to be
No, that's like
650.
200. Look, I'm assuming this is 100 and these are 45. The bottom ones. Assuming. Unless Lucas knows what he's talking about.
I'm not sure.
If that's true, then
I
we
don't
need to
know
get smaller
myself.
ones.
There you go.
We also need clamps. John said he would buy exactly one clamp because I kept on bugging him about it.
Clamp?
Yeah, clamps for the weights. You put a clamp at the end so that the weights won't fall off the bar.
No, I think these are good. They're probably... Well, it depends. Unless they're loose. Alright, you wanted to talk? I just want to make sure the gym's okay.
Yes.
This is a
So,
private
you know, one of the main reasons I joined is because I wanted to work on the air purification system, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I just wanted to talk with you a little more about what exactly you were looking for, like what areas you wanted cover. I have like a few options in mind, 3 to be specific, and it depends on like exactly what you need, right? There are varying levels of complexity and difficulty and supplies required, you know?
Alright, let's actually come with me, because this is actually a very important conversation.
Can you talk about the air purifier?
Yeah, I have a few ideas. I also wish Toronto was here.
Okay, you still on that machine, right?
I have a
Hello.
yes.
Hello, Skitty.
Yes, I
Okay.
need a few things. What the naked mole rat?
I believe.
That's a meat with a Pokemon.
Oh, damn well he's not a mole rat.
Feast your eyes on this.
No, you
Premium
don't.
nothing.
If you want to come with Neptune, you can.
I'll just help move those.
On.
Yeah, I'll come with for just a moment, yeah.
Okay, let's go talk in the garage. You can come, we're gonna talk about the
What
air
issue do you have
purifier
with
and the
nothing?
generator we need to power it.
Oh, you also need a power source for it too, makes sense.
We're thinking of using the water flowing through the canal. Or any dock
Right.
nearby. So we're a little self-sufficient.
What are we talking about? What are we wearing?
You might have to show me where the canal is. If it's not in this area, then it can be another time.
There is a canal in the mega building, but not there. Probably just nearby, within the bubble.
Right.
You around. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes out.
I think this is an important conversation to have with all the garage staff.
Sure.
Huh?
What?
So, basically, we're thinking of making a line of dragon dildos.
What?
Wait, this isn't what I thought we were talking about air purifiers.
Oh yeah, right. My bad.
That's a type of different
Hamskis, that's your own personal project. We don't talk about those in public.
Okay, here's my thought process.
That's more like a corruptor.
Is Toronto here?
I don't think he's here yet.
Nah, not from what I know. I'm here.
Toronto and I
Ollie and us,
went
we're
with
good?
we went to Neptune's and we got some parts. So, but it's a mixed bag of parts. What we want to do is I personally, I don't know what I'm doing, so you guys will have to figure out how to do this yourselves. We want to power
Right.
this area, a mile-wide radius around the meat rack, and potentially further by using the water that is flowing through our district. So there is a canal that is in the mega building. It flows through. It doesn't have that much force, but I'm sure we could find another canal or a dock or something. We are in the slums. It's a little harder to find, but we can. Once we have some way to use the water and turn it into power in a generator of some sort, we can then power an air purifier of some sort. We do have... We got parts from some sources that I would not like to mention because they're trying to make up for past deeds with Malleus. But they gave us some parts. I would like to have those analyzed. I want to have those analyzed. We also might have some air purifier parts. But the blueprint. No, we have a blueprint.
Potentially.
We have a blueprint.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I would like you to look over the blueprint and make sure that we're not going to get fucked over, because their original idea was to funnel air out of here into another area. So it would be at someone else's expense, and I don't like that. Yeah.
No, I don't like that either. Just to clarify, the generator that's powered by water flow is just powering the air purifier? Or is it powering, like, everything?
I would like it to
Yeah.
power
If it's widespread, we
most
power
things.
a lot more.
We can start small,
Yeah.
but I would like it to power most things. I
Yes.
want to be self-sufficient.
Water flow as a power source can be inconsistent and inefficient in comparison to other sources. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I would agree we should start small, see how much power that uses, and then we can expand from there. But do expect we're gonna have
Could
to
go into the
find
sewers and check
a lot
out
of
if there's any good drops where there's waterfalls. That would create enough current for us to use.
Every time a toilet flushes.
I was gonna suggest that you talk to the Cupcake, because they know the sewers really well. They live down there.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
Yeah. We're gonna have to
Look away.
Sewers would be
Everyone.
one of the best options.
Luckily, the
Hey.
flow from
Everyone look away.
Fishy lady's looking for you.
Oh,
There we go. Okay.
Fishy lady looking for you.
Oh.
hi, Sonny.
Okay. Let me finish this real quick.
she?
Yes. More than that.
Maybe.
No.
I didn't even
All
have
right.
to take off the mask.
So you guys can brainstorm for that sort of thing. I want to find a way to purify the air. I know it won't always be possible, and I would like
Another
it to...
question. So, the air purifier blueprint, do you know, like, the radius it covers? Because, you know, there are air purifiers that are built for, like, a room, and some that are built for a building. You know, it's different scales.
I don't know the details.
Probably
I
gonna have to
honestly...
install several, honestly, considering the
Yeah.
density of the air down here.
We could start in the
That's
mega
what I
building.
was thinking.
What I want to do is start with the mega building and grow a park in there, and that we could potentially just clean the air inside of there. I don't know how the filtration system works in there, but that could be a test bed. Might have to power the mega building first.
I mean, once we figure it out, then we can
Right.
start freeballing the
If-
blueprints for ourselves and just, expand on it from there.
One nice thing about containing it to a building, especially like a mega building, as you said, you could integrate it directly into the ventilation systems of the building. So you don't have to install a air purifier unit, you can integrate it into like the vents and stuff. A bit more complicated, but it will last longer and it will be more efficient that way.
We could, yeah. I'm also potentially wanting to create a bubble for the little park. So if we really want to start small, we can. UV lights and
Okay.
a bubble of some sort.
It's doable.
All right. Well, I can send you the
small, get
blueprints.
bigger.
I'll have to
Full
get them from my office or somewhere. But I really need you guys to look into them so we're not being tricked into doing something that we don't want to do. And also, they wanted to
We'll take a look, see.
They wanted to funnel the air like into the sewers and out into the wasteland, which is also a bad idea because they're actually building the wasteland up and it's turning into actual nature. Neptune has parts. I don't know the full details of the parts that we purchased, but
You've got the filtering tank, which mostly is used for generating power, but you can change it to a filter.
Okay.
You also have the diesel engine, which basically you could probably repurpose that to be used for something else. It's got a lot of parts and constructions that you could probably put together and then remanufacture for something else. You could probably turn it into even a water generator at that point. And with the steam stuff, and any excess energy, you're probably going to have to see if you can reuse that for something a little bit more that could benefit it, like cooking or something like that, using the steam to cook or anything like that.
okay.
You want to make sure that its energy is disposed somewhere else a bit more necessary rather than it going somewhere else and then causing more of an issue over that part. But,
How do we pick it up?
You can't really...
Or did you already start
It's honestly
sending?
a tricky one. That one I've already started setting up and sending, so you're fine. I've set up and sending that. The only reason I haven't sent it yet is because I terraformed parts of the area where I live, so it's changed. So I had to put my laboratory on lockdown. But it should be good now.
Okay. As soon as those parts are here, and as soon as you guys come up with an idea,
I mean, if you need help moving things, let me know. I've got a pretty heavy-duty truck I can move parts around with if you need something.
It's up to you guys to brainstorm.
I've already set up transporters, so... it's all
Self-sufficient,
good.
not relying on
Right,
others.
got it.
Extremely important to us. Me.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And not putting others
We
in
can look
danger
at
because we'll
those
be in deep
blueprints.
shape.
I agree with that. I don't think it's necessary
Bad
anyway.
Okay, I'll let you guys brainstorm. I'm gonna go. If you could talk to Toronto.
One more thing, just to clarify. I already assume this is the case. We're building an air purifier, not an oxygen generator. Because there is a difference. There is a big difference between the two.
Yeah, we're cleaning the air that we
I would-
already have.
Yeah, let's start small.
We'll start small, yeah.
Yes.
Getting rid of and it'll be a consistent issue because we're not going to be able to get rid of the source, which is Upper City and all that sort of shit falling down
Yeah.
from up there. So, just
We make do.
yeah, air purifier should help for
You
now,
know what?
or filter
You know,
of
it
some
being
sort.
a water-powered system actually might fall into our favor because of the constant fucking rain flow. There will always be a flow.
True.
Yeah,
That is
if
not
you go
just
down
rain
the
either,
stairs,
that's
there's
cooler.
almost always a current.
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
That's
It's not
any
raining.
fall off from
Still
up there.
flowing
Imagine.
Fluid.
All right, is
But
that
it's a
everything?
fluid. It's a fluid. It'll move through our system and it'll power it. So that's what matters.
Exactly.
No, we're good.
All right, good.
Okay.
All right,
Fuck,
if
we
you
might
need
be
me,
done on that
call.
the more I think about it. Huh. Yeah.
Normal. Yeah.
Missed you.
Hi there. I wasn't gone for that So when do long. I get?
Yeah, but it was painful.
When do I get a little sister?
Soon. I'm joking.
Just adopting kids left and right, huh?
Not adopting. Wait.
I'm not a child. I know, but he was making a similar joke last week. With the little golem.
Oh, yeah. Nubby.
Not the one that looks like Sachi, right?
Well, I guess
It is.
They're very friendly and they're funny and mischievous. And I don't think they would cause issues.
Can't say.
I don't know,
I've never had children, so.
I took care of a child one time while working for Gormunder. He grew up really fast, so it's not like
Like a
I was
kid?
an actual
Oh.
father.
At least he lived.
I think I haven't seen him.
Oh, well. We'll just assume.
I'm gonna be kind of
If
busy
you
today.
if you have a moment,
I'll give y'all that.
I was just going to ask a question.
Do you want to talk upstairs? The bar?
It doesn't need to be upstairs. Just because we are pretty much official now. How much do you want to be out in the open?
I'm fine with anything. I worry about your safety.
I know.
It's up to you. I probably will avoid saying things a lot, but I'm not afraid to say it. And I'm sure people can see.
Maybe. I am, like I said, a very affectionate person, so just want to be sure that if I steal a kiss, I'm not gonna get you in trouble.
Do it. I dare you.
You dared me.
Don't make me do it again, alright? I will. I would like to relax with you for a bit until I have some lawyers coming in, and I'm probably gonna be pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go sit down somewhere? Go to the bar? Something to eat?
Sounds like an idea.
I am joking about getting married, but I could... Don't run away. I could see it, okay? I could. Oh, shit.
Oh, goodness,
Car. You gotta keep going. I don't know. Stop. Hey, stop.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Little one, are you okay?
Let me... Shit. Don't look at it unless you're okay with this sort of thing.
Is it actually?
It might be. I don't see
oh.
any... Oh!
Are you okay? I'm going to take that as a yes.
Dead. Okay, great.
Yeah, I was gonna call Aiden because
Like,
I
it
thought
just
we were
stood
gonna
up
have to
and walked
scoop it up.
away.
Why is it
Aiden's not even
walking
here
into the
yet.
garage? Well,
Boss, we have some animals kind of infested in the.
I see.
Like,
Aiden's not here right now.
These things.
Can
cooking
kill it?
Come here, you fucking.
Alright, I think Slick can handle
Can I
it
hit it with the
after
baseball
that.
bat?
Gone.
No, let them handle it. Don't.
Threaten to hit it with the baseball bat?
Is there a tiger child? I saw the gangs, the tigers. They just walked through with a child.
Oh,
or
okay.
a short person.
Hey, little guy.
I have something to admit, actually.
Yes.
Yesterday, when I cooked that chicken parmesan, I actually shooed Sakoto out of the building shortly before you arrived. They helped me, but it was pretty simple. I just cut myself pretty bad. They had a hand in it.
I know.
How did you know? Just look, I am moderately okay at cooking, just not the chopping and being patient.
Is your finger okay? You said you cut yourself. Did you like slice up on your finger?
It's fine. Easy.
Okay. I mean, cause I can do basic surface healing if you need.
I'd have to take my jacket off because the gloves are kind of stuck to it. Oh, we can do that in the bar, maybe. What the fuck? These animals are falling from the sky.
I will go deal with it. Nikki needs to talk to you about something.
Yeah?
I will go fucking, because Aiden's not here.
So, I spoke with Kanto last week. If he wanted me to like be the Rip and Ship's security, and he said to talk to you about it.
Oh, we have security, and I want my security team to work closely with them. I usually don't hire outside of us.
Yeah, fair enough. Because he seemed like he really liked the idea of, since I'm pretty much always in the Rip and Ship because of the
If
Ash
you
is always there, so I'm always there.
If you want a job, we have very specific standards. You send me a job application, and I will look into it, but then everyone else has to vote on you, too,
Yeah.
after the job interview. But otherwise, I would like my security team to deal with... Dude, they're like fucking rats falling from the ceiling.
There was another one of those behind the benches near that,
Yeah, there's like
stairs to
3
the
of them.
zone.
Are you good with animals?
I'm okay with animals, I think.
Maybe you could help. I know, every time I look at you, I'm mesmerized, so...
Wow.
Maybe you can stop these animals from falling from the
I'm
ceiling.
not exactly a druid, so I can't really speak with animals there.
One moment. Kokanina still staying at the inn?
I had a talk with her yesterday. I think she might have left. Give it a day. Let me talk to them.
Understood.
Or try to message them.
Just wanted to double check before I remove them off of the inn list. If they're still staying there, I will keep it for a day.
You can remove
Keep me
them from the
updated,
inn
though.
list. I'll just let them stay up at my place. No, never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. I need peace away from everyone. I'll talk to them, though.
Where did Flurry go?
I think they went that way. I'm not sure.
That way. Thank you.
Alright, yeah, put the job application in, and I'll think about it.
Alrighty. Yeah, sounds good. 'Cause, yeah, like I said, he seemed really interested in having like a dedicated person that would stay at the Rip and Ship for most of the time. 'Cause some of
I'm
the,
totally for
folks
that.
come in, so.
I kind of wanted my security to be like that. Which, honestly, okay. You want me to do a job interview real quick? Don't judge me. I feel like you're the kind of person that I would expect to judge after I do what I'm gonna do to you.
Depends what you're gonna do.
If I shoot you in the head, are you dead?
Yeah.
Instantly. Gone. Kaput.
Yeah.
Alright, put your job application in.
I'm assuming that's a test for if I care about my life.
A little bit of caring, little bit of are they gonna die and then explode into a million different shadows that then harass everyone in the street, and then they just come right back like I was a demon the whole time, and I have a Voldemort thing off in the distance. It'll keep me alive. It's little things like that.
No. If my head is gone, yes, I am dead.
Okay. Send your job
I
application.
was a soldier,
in
so
to
I
the
have
house.
less fear of death going, but still, I prefer to stay alive. Yeah, so I'll send it in once I get back home.
Okay.
I'll send it in.
Thank you. Bro, you looking like Maelstrom over there. What the hell?
They were staring at us the entire way that they went up there, and even right there, just staring at us. I don't know what that means, but I thought I'd tell you.
Well, I mean, the way he shook his head, I wanted to pick him up and throw him. I worry that I'm too violent and you'll run away if you see it. That is an interview process where we hold a gun to someone's head. We don't shoot them in the head, but we do want to make sure.
I don't necessarily approve, but you're not just shooting people out of the blue. because you feel like it.
Skittles infested motherfuckers.
We're not just murdering
Are you?
people. No. But I do worry about people that come down here and they don't feel pain, they don't feel fear. They will run into battle when something happens, and then everyone will have to go save them, and then more people die. So I think holding a gun to someone's head at the beginning of a job interview, while not looking the best, helps somehow.
Oh. There they go again.
There goes my lunch. Wait a moment, please.
Did they steal your... I know, okay. Alright. I get it.
No, nothing like that, actually. Oh, that reminds me, before I forget, I need to talk to the two of you at some point today. Not right this second, but soon.
The two of us?
Yes. I'd like to properly introduce you to someone. But later.
Oh, I see.
Are you...
You're coming...
Okay, are you lifting that with your mouth?
Okay, I don't know what the fuck you... Get up. Get up. This is not an... Who is doing this shit? Alright, just leave it when Aiden gets here.
Get out of the road, little one.
So there may be a lot of
Wait,
blood
really?
on that first.
Hey, boss.
You think the skybox is laggy? Was it last... people were saying it was laggy last week. There's got to be like 70 people in here, actually. There's 60. Oh, I don't think it is compressed. Fuck.
Yes, it is. How long have you had back pain?
Did I say that out loud?
Oh, you need me done? I know they get rid of back pain sometimes.
If I update the... I forget what I wanted to talk about, but that happens with me and you a lot, I think.
How'd you do that? Wait, before you do it in.
Hey,
You ever heard of
so
a double
I've
or
got
nothing?
a quick question.
Yeah, sure.
Do people actually order the knuckle sandwich?
Whether or not you win or lose, you can
Like, unironically, they just...
Someone did last week. Someone did last week, and they even asked. They were even like very sure about it.
I'm gonna go kill those things. They're attacking staff members now.
Who'd they attack?
Yeah, they're throwing spears at Indigo at this point. I'm getting tired of it. I just got that on crumbs. They're done. Aiden's not here. I'm making the call.
I'm not fine with that, but whenever someone orders
Saying that they're attacking you.
But as soon as you keep dwindling it down, they're like, oh,
He's like,
Matthew. Can you give me some ramen in a bit? Once you're not busy?
Yeah.
You got this.
I'll be upstairs.
Keep that in mind.
Declared my death.
No, I don't like punching things.
Is it selfish of me to want to just come up here and sit down with you? Before everyone pours in?
I don't think it's selfish.
So,
You know you've got
I
things
just,
to do, so
I
you wanna
let,
spend time?
Commander Fluffington know
And
he can
just
eat the
relax
slime cats.
before.
So, that should fix some of the problem.
Sorry, I'm listening to the security comms. Here. I think Ludric wanted to talk about something. You are fucking beautiful. I mentioned.
It's literally just stretching.
I mentioned to Ludric that Gormunder threatened you by having a picture. I think that's what he wants to talk about. If he suggests something, that's your choice. You tell me. What the fuck was that noise?
Almost sounded like a gunshot? I'm not sure.
It's okay. I hear gunshots all the time. I know it's not the safest place, but you get used to the gunshots, and most of the time my security has it handled.
Hey, sorry to be a pain. Just want to quickly get hold of Hamsky. How many ramens do you want? Just 2 for you and your lady friend? Or?
It's a slow process to
If
get
I'm in a
used to.
channel, sorry, one second.
Oh, sorry.
If I'm in a channel, do that. Just tell me to come down.
Okay. No, sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah. If you could get me 2 ramens. You want ramen? Yeah.
You want
2
the
ramen.
drinks with that?
Good.
If you could bring. No, I have a drink.
Okay.
You okay with this?
Depends on what it tastes like.
It's moonshine. It doesn't taste the
Alright,
best.
I'll get right onto it then. Sorry about that, I didn't know.
You want a soda?
Probably soda then, yes.
Can I get 1 soda too?
Yep, of course.
Okay. I think he's gonna offer you some kind of security. I prefer my privacy though, so if it's something that you don't like, you can just say no.
Hmm. I understand the need, the want for security to keep me protected. As long as they're not seriously invading my privacy, then
Knock knock.
shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yes?
I got the food for you both.
Here, thank you.
There you go. I was gonna get your chopsticks and that. Ooh.
Thank you.
There you go. That's right. Ooh. There you go.
You
Just gonna get your
are
chopsticks
doing
and your
God's
soda.
work.
Thank you, I think.
I just... if here's what I think of Ludric. So I think you should know too.
Alright.
He might be, don't say this out loud, an opportunist. He goes places he might feel like he doesn't have a lot of purpose.
Soda's out here for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Just grab the other chopsticks for you.
Here. I just worry that if he has something to protect you, he might use it to get information. So might be best to.
Sorry to disturb again. Just the chopsticks. So sorry.
Oh, look, when
Enjoy
the
your
door,
meal.
you gotta stand away from the door because I'm gonna stab my eyeball out with a chopstick.
Oh, sorry.
I am not gonna become a pirate. Thank you.
Not yet. Alright, no problem.
He poked me in the cheek.
As far as that goes, I don't really think I have terribly much to hide. Everything about the Naiads is pretty much information that you can get if you look around, ask around. There's apparently more Naiads spread out than I thought, so.
I know one, actually. I didn't retain the information until it was very important to me.
Oh?
You're very important to me. An officer named Lono. I think she said she was a Naiad.
Well, did she have science solar?
What's that? Your
And
ears?
ears? No, cyan sclera. It's the
Oh.
the parts of my eyes that are cyan.
I didn't.
How yours are white.
I didn't look at their eyes that much, but they have ears like yours, right? What's the proper term? Are they ears?
They are. Ears, fins. It's kind of used interchangeably, but we don't really use them for movement. They can be a tad sensitive, though.
So you went home.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do?
I had a couple things I had to take care of. I've been trying to do a little garden for a memorial for my family. And a couple of the plants are a bit finicky when it comes to their watering, so been trying to make sure that they grow up nice and healthy.
You could help me. Maybe even Charles. We're trying to grow crops down here. It's a little tough.
Oh. I could try, yes. I'll be honest, I used to not be very good at it, but been out on the road for so long, and one of the things I recall doing was helping a village that was, well, had seen its fair share of bandits. Learned a lot about growing crops and
Hey, Mr.
such.
Vito is here to talk to you. If you're free.
Mr. Vito? Sorry.
Yeah.
Comes. I'll come down.
Okay.
How much time do you think I can buy sitting here?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, here's what we do, alright? just so I can spend more time with you. I'll go get a baseball bat. You break my leg. I'll have to stay up here.
Matt, I'm not going to break your leg.
Worth a try. Okay, I'm gonna go down there. I am so
How's that
close
for a
to
distraction?
saying I love you, and I can't hold it back. I gotta go before. If you want a drink, this is moonshine's a little strong. You can mix it with yours. I'll be back. I don't know how soon though.
Alright.
If you want to dig through my stuff, I'm perfectly fine with that. I want you to know who I am, even the bad stuff.
I'm not going to go doing that.
Okay, I'll be back. But if I don't come back, you're free to wander, alright? You're not in a jail cell or anything.
Okay. Don't forget you have ramen sitting up here.
Fuck. I ate some of the meat. Okay, thank you.
Umbra had to.
They made the comment about
Then caused me to start having my
the
carapace stage, which
resurrection
means I'm reaching maturity.
Then
my legs.
Oh, never mind. We can go have our talk now, shall we? You mind if we step upstairs?
Nah, I'm getting into my mid adult.
Sweet.
I'm getting into my 25.
Why?
I'm just saying they just do stupid shit like this. I don't understand.
I think you've got an infestation.
What's your step? Where you are?
I'm gonna try to open Unity while doing this, and I'm hoping that I can compress the texture. If people join the world, right? Alright.
Well, Mr. Hemsky, I'm not going to waste much of your time. I've heard a lot of bickering amongst my people coming here, causing issues and trouble. I know Frank has taken a lot of the forefront of the ongoings here, but if there is any concern or any problems, you may reach out to me personally. Frank also does work for me, so if he becomes a problem, I will fix that problem.
Okay. Maz is a huge problem.
It is as simple as that.
They're an
Yes, I know Maz is a little eccentric, yes. Something we have tried to fix many a times, but she is not fixable.
She keeps spewing that gas in the street.
Are you suggesting?
Like it's a drug.
Well, in fact, it is. It does keep her alive, but I would not have any of your people ingest it. It will cause hallucinations. Fear, if you will. If she must not take it, well, that will be the case. And I will make sure that she is informed of this.
She's been taken into the alley, but I worry that having it just floating in the air might cause issues or cause panic.
Linger on. Of course, I understand. We're trying to run a business here, not a circus. And so it shall be done. Is there anything else?
Fucking, you know what? It's not a problem, but that one dude... I can't talk about that here. You have a child.
By all means, they have heard worse.
There's one dude down there, the guy with the legs, constantly wants to fight. It's not a huge issue, but I worry about it, yeah.
He is a champion, if you will. A trophy of the Tigers. That is what he does, and that is what he does best. If it becomes a problem, though, again, you may just inform me. I will let him know to hold back a little.
I haven't had any huge issues with anyone else. Didn't even really have a problem with Davy, it's just a fear.
Understood. Davy is well kept. He's a good soldier. And Frank, treating your people well, I hope?
He's the easiest one to talk to.
He's good at what he does. Alright then. Then we should be on our way, huh?
Is this your
Not
daughter?
waste the man's time anymore.
I want to
No.
stay. It's fun here.
We need to leave. Behave, huh? Yeah, give the man back his can. He probably needs it. No, it's not my daughter. I'm babysitting. A niece of Mr. Ricci.
Be careful. Children aren't exactly safe here.
Oh, I am fully aware.
Come here, I have a secret to tell you.
Oh, God. Yeah. What's up?
Come down over.
Alright, what? What's the secret?
Whoa! Ow!
You hit your face on my face? Is that the secret?
Why did you just headbutt Mr. Hamsky? Would you behave yourself?
I got
We've been
headbutted
here
by
for 5
Nemesis,
minutes.
so...
Uncle Vito's being bitch.
What's she
I'm
say?
not
What did
gonna
you say?
say. Nah, I'm not gonna say that secret. Alright. It's thank you for coming down here and talking. It shows you actually give a shit about,
of course,
the neutrality of this place.
Your people just fixed up my arm today. Sim skin and everything. Wonderful job, Mr. Gunto. Great at what he does.
Yeah, I'm glad you got a normal functioning arm instead of that small. I can't say the things I was going
Do
to say in
not
front of you.
even. Don't. I know what you're going to say. I have heard the names. Come on, let's go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hamsky, for your time. If I let you stay with Davy, you know I'm not going to hear the end of it.
I came up here because I'm going through a crisis right now. There's no WAP. There's no WAP, Hamsky.
Come with me.
How can I survive without any WAP?
Wait, stay.
Oh.
Hold on. You're clothed, right? Are you done with the WAP?
What? That was two very different questions.
This drink is called wet ass poison. Did you drink it?
No, not yet.
Too bad. All the WAP is gone, except for the one in there.
The one for your lady
I don't.
friend.
Where would the other ones be?
I saw her. I saw her.
Go through the street
I
looking
saw
for them.
What the fuck? Go through the street. Do you have a supply in the back? Oh, also, I might shoot somebody today.
What? What do you mean?
Because they shot me with a taser. So, and security didn't do anything about it, so I'm gonna kinda,
Don't do something stupid. Who was it that tasered you?
It was Lance.
Don't do something stupid. Amon will actually be pissed about that one. You gotta do things intelligently. You get him to fucking apologize in some other way.
Motherfucker just pulled it out and Amon didn't even do shit, by the way, and he was standing right beside him just like, oh, don't do that. Like, what the fuck? What's the point of having security if our doctors are gonna be at risk whenever we're shot at?
Yeah?
Remember last week when Ash got tased by Lance?
Yeah.
I need you to mediate this and make Lance apologize.
I don't. I want his.
There was multiple factors. Where's Ash? I'll have a sit down talk with them.
Upstairs.
Because I'm also dealing with somebody stealing a goddamn dumbbell!
Let me do the old.
Who stole the dumbbell? Oh my god.
It's the 300-pound one!
What the f... Okay. Alright, you
I think
do
that's
that.
a little bit more important that somebody that's carried up a 300-pound dumbbell than Ash's fucking feelings.
So
They were
dumbbell-
tased. Okay, that is not
I
more
don't give a
important.
shit. I'm more worried about somebody carrying a 300-pound dumbbell and smacking somebody upside the head with it.
Cupcake was smacking the slime cats, carrying the dumbbell in their mouth earlier.
Honestly, sounds
I don't
fun.
understand physics. They're
do
standing
I.
in front of the end. You might want to see where he put it down or threw
All right.
it.
Well, you all have your debriefing.
Debriefing.
Well, okay. Well, I don't think we came to any conclusions here, but stop crying. It's okay.
You fucker, I'm not coming. You're gonna be crying in a minute. Listen, to give a debrief of the situation, I'm a happy drunk, okay? I was going on a mission where I was gonna go 50,000 feet underwater in a fucking metal suit. I was a bit shitting myself. So, I was a little huggy, and I know fucking, oh my god, how am I forgetting her name? Our local skip it. How the fuck am I forgetting
Flurry.
her name? Oh my god, I'm having. How did I forget Flurry? Yeah, I know she was exuding happy magic, and I hugged her once, and I was gonna hug her again. And then those two kind of got in the way, and then wanted to. They just fucking blasted me.
Well, look.
Pretty sure the two of them are friends anyway.
They are friends. That's why I'm worried about bias. But he said he'll
I
sit
know
down
what's.
with you.
I know what's.
Yeah.
I know what he's gonna say. He's just gonna be like, "Just don't do this."
Wait,
I'll make him
what's wrong,
apologize."
Penny?
Nah, it's just coming over to make sure everything was alright.
It's all right. They got tased in the stomach, and it actually hurt them to the point where I hugged them, and they felt it. So I think Lance
By who?
apologizing, Lance.
Lance.
That's why I wanted
Which one's
Amon to
Lance?
mediate, because Amon is friends with Lance, and I think that might have changed.
Just
the way we
let me do it the
No,
classic way.
stop.
Just let me,
Don't put the gun away.
Let me do the. Come on.
In your fucking pocket.
It's just one. I'm just returning the favor. He got one shot on me. I'm getting one shot on him.
No, okay. If you have a taser,
Tranquilizer's non-lethal.
He's like
Okay,
a human
look.
synthetic thing.
You're not a bunch of toddlers. Don't shoot each other.
But I wanna.
Actually, you'd be surprised how many kids we have running around today.
The moon, Lance found the devil and returned it to the gym. Told me to
Enjoy
pass.
your date thing or banging or whatever you're doing in there.
Shut the fuck up.
Girlfriend.
Go. Okay,
I
I'm
went in there
now.
first to
promised
see.
me a little sister.
I don't care. What?
Hansky promised me a little sister, so.
Took forever to get back here. Oh! Was I carrying this?
I don't know.
1 second. A child headbutted me while I was out there. Can you
Oh,
actually heal me? The child hurt really bad.
I can do my best.
Okay, hold on. I hear fighting.
Remember when he was our regular patron?
Lance, Amon, Ash, upstairs.
Hansky,
Now.
forget it.
No, I heard the yelling from up there. Come on.
Hamsky, I'm getting my blood pressure going.
I know. Calm down. Breathe, all right? I mostly came to you because Ash felt like you didn't do anything when they tased them. So, look, I know you might be biased towards Lance. Your security.
See?
It's your job. It's your job.
Even if it wasn't Lance, I wouldn't care.
You don't fucking tase anybody here,
You
all right?
were inebriated.
At the time, they were attempting to get some happy magic out of Flurry through hugs. Whether or not that was it seemed like that.
I don't give a shit. You're fucking joking around. You're tasing my fucking employees. That's not happening. All right? You're not an employee.
This is why I didn't care, right? They're inebriated. I go out there. You fuck around. You find the fuck out. They fucked around. They found out. I would do that with anybody.
He is not staff. He is
As
not
I said-
allowed to fucking help. All right? Especially with the taser.
I've already told them that. We dealt with it that day. I didn't help out because of that.
All right.
It happened. I talked to Lance
Let's-
already. It was dealt with.
All right, now,
It doesn't
now,
need to be
now.
brought up again the next week.
Everyone be quiet.
It was dealt with. I had
This
a
is how
private
we
talk
end
with
it.
Lance.
This is how we end it. You apologize to them.
I apologize for tasing you.
And say it won't happen again.
In the
all right?
future,
You're not
I don't
gonna
need to
tase
be
some
made
random
aware of it.
fucker.
If you gotta talk to somebody, get them. Don't bring me into it. Remember the talk we had at my house, Samsky? Of like me saying, oh, everybody's dragging me along to deal with things, right?
Your
You
job
said,
is this.
Tell them to fuck off? Yes. But you could just grab Lance and have them talk to us, correct?
I didn't know I had to go to fucking
why
Lance,
can't
who is not working for us.
Didn't do anything whenever it happened, other than just like, oh, don't do that. I'm one of your fucking doctors. I help patch people up. You're meant to be
I
protecting
had a
us
talk
as
with
security.
him away from him afterwards.
But it shouldn't have even happened in the first place, is what I'm saying.
What am I? You realize if I get electrocuted, it splits my skin open, right?
If I get fucking electrocuted, my fucking heart could stop, Amon.
Okay. Well, it happened. Things happen, okay? It's done. It's over with. In the future, if you need to have somebody have a talk with somebody, and they might know me, I don't need to be there for it. I don't want to be there for it. Especially if I'm dealing with 5 other security issues when animal control's not here at the moment. I got the new people in the gym going, oh, a dumbbell's missing. Okay, well, who could hold it? Neptune and I are having a conversation, right? Who else could be holding a dumbbell? I got a report that somebody was swinging a dumbbell around today.
I found it in the corporal area.
And it was in the corporal area. Somebody took a dumbbell, brought it to the fucking corporal area.
All right, this is a problem
I'm
that
worried because if somebody can hold that thing and move it all around, somebody might go, I don't like you. Bam! Dead body in the street.
I'll go talk to the gym employees because they shouldn't be allowing property to be removed from the gym in the first place.
So I'm a little heated, it's because I keep dealing with these stupid little things from other departments, and the people that I need here aren't here today. So I'm a little heated, that might be why. And they're being, oh, Amon, you need to make this person apologize. I don't control people. I can tell people what to do when I'm here, but I can't make
needed you
somebody
to
go over here
mediate.
and apologize.
You're friends with him. All right? I didn't even know why he was tasing people in the street in the first place. I would have fucking cracked down on that immediately. You know how I am, and I don't mean to be disrespectful or tell you to fuck off or anything like that like I have in the past. I am saying that we usually do things for ourselves down here, and we don't need one person tasing another person, especially one person that is not staff tasing my actual staff.
Which is fair. I haven't said anything.
Which is why I knew I didn't need to mediate, because I knew Lance was already apologetic about it. And the minute I told Lance, hey, somebody
Did
wants you to
Ash
apologize,
ever
and he was
hear
like,
that?
okay, hey, I'm on my way.
No, listen. I'm not even. I didn't want an apology.
This
or
is more of an
I'm
issue all
sorry
around
or
now
whatnot.
for me. I do not like this entire encounter.
Amon did his job. He
You two
handled me. He told me not to
apologized.
do it again. I've since not taken out my taser.
If you wish to apologize, perhaps paying some of the credits for, the treatment that I needed to take care of it would help subside the pain.
Amon, do I need to split fucking responsibilities because you sound stressed?
Hamsky,
I'm stressed about other things that aren't meat-rack related, and I'm just
Well,
dealt with 3 stupid
in the
things.
future,
I'm fine.
we can't be yelling about me asking you to do a security job. So if the issue is that I need to look at people in that channel and tell them to help me do the job.
Hamsky, I would love to tell you the stuff that is stressing me out, but I'm legally not allowed to. But what I can tell you this is, I'm having to punch above my weight class at the moment, and I need to have talks with people. And it's stressful. My home life is a little difficult. I'm trying to fix it. This is my therapeutic place. The thing that I would like, right, and I think you can help this, right, is when another department's having an issue, right, they handle it on their own, right? That would mitigate me having to do other departments' jobs, which I just did. That would be helpful.
Then what's security's job?
I'm also waiting for a medication coming in to help ease everything. Because I am on medication.
What's
I'm getting a
security's
new
job
one.
is what
I just have
is
to wait till
my
some-
confusion, because security is supposed to go to each business and make sure they're okay.
Yes. But if the gym loses a dumbbell, right? They have about how many gym staff in there today?
4. That is an
many do they
issue
got?
I need to talk to them about, because they should not be letting barbells leave,
Yeah.
and they should be aware of shit happening. So I will talk to them. They're all new employees, and I don't think John... is John even here today? I
John's
think he is.
barely doesn't show up at the beginning when he needs to. I don't think they've been trained yet.
Okay.
I also was irritated because somebody pulled the same bullshit that I told you I don't like dealing with, right? On me today already, which is, hey, where's Hamsky? I don't know where he's at. Okay, well let me tell you
Who said
this. It was a synthetic with cat ears.
Then tell them to fuck off and come to the bar and talk to me.
I did tell them to fuck off.
I didn't even get fucking
But
worried
it's
about anything.
constant.
Literally only spoke the fucking veto of the Tigers.
Again, I'm not mad at you. It's just a blow up
I know.
of those
This-
small things that keep happening. And I'm sorry. It's just, I can't keep everything in all the time. It's not easy.
I know.
I try.
Look, this was an issue.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to mediate. Maybe I came off
No,
wrong.
you're
Maybe
good.
you
You
came
did
off wrong.
everything
I don't
right.
know.
It was just a lot of outside factors piling up all in 10 seconds, pretty much.
I could hear it, and I understand that frustration. Alright, well.
Yeah.
I think one issue we could solve with this is hopefully making sure others have more responsibilities to deal with shit. One person wanted
This
to work
is
here
what I'm
at
going
the
to-
Rip and Chip, solely at the Rip and Chip as security, and I was gonna say no, but
No, I got that. I got told. Nikki's been asking me that for weeks. I just never had a chance to ask you about that.
I will do a
I
job
would like
interview
to
once I see
propose
the
something.
application.
If somebody wants to work security purely for a business, I would not be opposed to that. And they would answer to that head. Because then
As
my
long as they
security can
work
just
for
roam the
us and
streets.
not just a fucking external
Yeah,
hire.
no. No, it would be under you, but they would answer to the head of the department in that area, right?
Yeah. I'll think about it, because
Would
I
you
have
be
my
okay with
words.
that?
I would rather
Yeah.
our security team do all the jobs because it brings everyone together instead of separating them, but I'll look into it.
Yeah. My issue is I've also had in the past somebody... I've even had all staff do this. Oh man, so-and-so picked on me, deal with it, right? So when I hear that, I go, I swear to God, why can't you deal with it on your own, right? Because I used to get that, like, 2 weeks ago. I'd have like 5 people run up to me going, Amon, this person's bullying me. Amon, this person's bullying me. Amon, this person's bullying
Look,
me.
I think if people are living down here like that, then we've gone the wrong fucking direction, because everyone should be at least a little self-sustaining.
That's
So-
kind of why I've gotten a little irritated, because it's our own staff doing that is the issue. I had one where the inn, right? I'm having a very serious business meeting talk, right? And I have fucking Eli going, Sill's bullying me.
Okay, I'll talk to people.
That's the kind of things our staff
Well-
does sometimes that I see, and
Look,
I go,
no one should be
"Okay,
children down
Let
here.
me go play dad again.
Look,
Yeah,
I'll let you do
so
your
I
job
took that
and
as
also try to relax. But
Ash is being a child. Yeah, that's how I took it originally. Which is why I got irritated, because I don't want to deal with another childlike thing.
yes,
Sorry to disturb. Your lawyers are here.
fuck.
Oh my god.
I gotta talk about the mega building. Okay,
They said
send
you-
them up.
you're lawyer.
Send them up.
Yeah. Again, it's a...
Ladies and gentlemen, just to
Hodgepodge.
remind you, every hour on the hour will be workouts. You come by and you'll give you some workouts.
That doesn't need to be said
I can
in
talk
here.
to Joan about this.
This is security.
When you secure, you must work out.
That doesn't need to be said in there, right?
No, it doesn't. I would prefer it not to be. I would also prefer security, no other non-security issues like people trying to get a hold of you if you're not on the security comms.
I know. I keep telling people that.
You might have heard that.
I think we need to set some rules in place. If you guys could meet me in there, I'll be there in a second. I gotta get the documents.
Yeah.
Very well.
Very good. Again, I'll talk to Ash later, right? Let them calm down.
This is.
Let
They
myself
they
calm down.
worry.
I paid for their medical bills and plus a little bit extra.
I'm gonna say this.
It is
Don't take it the
purely-
wrong way. I worry he's your friend, so we
No, he's fine.
give him some leeway.
I don't. You know damn well I don't give it. I'm more hard on him,
He
actually.
punishes me a lot.
Okay,
Trust
let
me,
me.
he just doesn't do it here. We'll go somewhere afterward, we'll go to a house and we'll talk it out.
Okay.
I've punched him in the street for being stupid.
Yes, that he has done.
All right, I gotta get the paperwork. That was my only worry.
The reason
If
he's
that's
here is
wrong,
because I am slightly blind in one eye right now.
I know. Sorry if I'm rude, Lance. I don't mean to be.
And no.
You're good, don't worry.
I can explain to the medics why he's here, if you would like.
You could. Quick, I gotta go see the lawyers. I landed on a book. It hurt. I was trying so hard to get in here. Are you comfortable in here?
I am.
Do you want to come sit with me during the meeting?
Will the other people in your meeting allow that?
They're lawyers. They're working for me. I'm trusting you.
Okay then.
I don't want to get up. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go. I'm so sorry. I gotta get the documents. Oh shit, where are they? Okay. I'm gonna be up at the meeting room. Alright. I got the documents. Sorry it took so long. You know what? I'm gonna sit over here.
No, it's okay.
I'm letting someone sit in on this. I trust them. I hope that's okay.
Of course.
Very well.
Wait, they're not coming in. Hold on. Ooh. Oops, sorry. Alright. You can sit down. All right, you got the document for the mega building, right?
Yes, I do.
I really need you to find any kind of loophole or any worries that I might get fucked over. And also, I think I need to make sure that if we sell a floor to a future party, which will be Opticos Industries, they can't fuck me over too. So I want that in there somewhere.
Okay. Make a note on that. But yes,
If
I have
we,
read through the document.
Oh, I was gonna ask if we finalize the wording on the contract today. Do you think we could push it through so you could buy it today?
Yes, I will have to speak to Nemesis, and I think Nemesis might be showing up today. He's texted me, so we could, in theory, run it by him today, and then the mega building, I would just have a fat loan on my hands.
You want to have Nemesis sign the contract today?
If we can finalize it, we don't have to. The Opticos thing kind of got pushed back a little.
As far as the mega building contract goes, I do believe there are a few things that will require a slight revision.
Okay. What do you think needs to be changed?
Regarding the first clause, let me actually gather the full document here so I can gather my thoughts. Regarding the first clause, I suggest instead of wording the verbiage as the end sentence be, it cannot be rescinded unless Hamsi misses repeated payments to Sachi, perhaps a reword of that could be worded along the lines of, unless defined actions defined by the following are not properly abided by. As you had already mentioned payments in other clauses, and I feel that'll word a lot better.
Alright, which one is this?
This is the first clause.
Okay,
We're going to go from top to bottom.
It cannot be rescinded. Okay, you wanted me to do what?
Defined actions defined by the following are not properly abided by.
Oh god, I might be fucking this up. You just correct me. Oh shit, I am. Okay, so Hamsky still has legal ownership of Mega Building 636 and it...
So Mega Building 6, it cannot... Unless Hamsky misses repeated payments to Sachi, remove that entirely. Remove the, repeated payments to Sachi, unless Hamsky misses repeated payments to Sachi. Remove that altogether and replace it with defined actions defined by the following are not properly abided by.
You know what? Maybe I should give you...
If need be, Mr. Hamsky, we can go over this later.
Probably, yeah. I might have issues typing.
Very well. I understand.
Yeah. What else can be changed?
All right, I'll give you the notes, and you can do the edits later, and I can give you my specific notes, so that way you can do the edits later. For now,
Okay.
I'll just go over them, and you can give me your thoughts.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Clause number 2, again, starting from the top to the bottom. Your end sentence, floors can be sold or rented out as long as both parties agree in some fashion to the terms provided. Remove some fashion. That provides a lot of wiggle room for what defines some fashion. Instead, just do the terms provided, and that should be fine.
Okay. Next.
Again, you don't have to be writing or editing this right
Yeah, I
now,
know.
Hamsky. This is just my notes. I can send you the full details later if necessary. Because I have some that are a little bit more detailed.
Okay.
Number 7, I feel that more than likely may need to be removed altogether. I don't know how many. It goes into a little bit too much as far as description goes. Related to suffering equally, going through. It sounds like essentially you want to have a filibuster court session. But I don't know many judges who want to specifically go about that kind of actions, particularly until both parties are satisfied. How about simply number 7 read as Sachi and Purple have no control over Hamsky's actions, and any attempt to force his hand without both parties agreeing mutually will end in appropriate legal action. How does that sound?
Sounds good. I like that. I just don't want to get fucked
All right.
over by him later.
Sounds good. All right, number 9. Yeah, 8 is fine. I saw no problems with that. Number 9, I have edited. All right, there were a little bit too many specifics, I felt, as far as the godlike beings that you had defined.
Oh.
Perhaps my suggestion for this is make it. Oh, excuse me. Make it a little less. Nope, it's fine. My suggestions would be make it a little less broad or define specifics. So I had written out, wars may come and go and be inevitable, but both parties will attempt to keep entities of higher than above average strength and ability out of the meat rack. Examples of above average can be loosely defined by the following: godlike plague knights from hell, beams, and orbital cannons, and you can expound upon that if you wish. Again, I'll send you the notes on that, but how does that sound?
Sounds better than ain't no one want to get irradiated by an omni-god hell-bent on making everyone kiss each other to death.
Yeah,
Way better.
Expressing opinions and feelings within a contract isn't necessarily professional, Mr. Hamsky.
I am not professional. Well, okay, I am professional in some way.
Number 11 is overall worded very well. My only suggestion is it reads, the terms of this contract will not be evaded or trivialized without just cause. My recommendation to that is define just cause, or maybe edit it.
Without extreme danger. being
Define
involved.
just cause.
Or something like that.
Sounds good.
Okay.
That works better. That way it's not as, again, wiggle room. We want to avoid wiggle room.
All right. Then you can send me your actual interpretations or the fixes.
Absolutely.
Just so I don't fuck
Revisions.
anything up. Revisions.
Absolutely.
And then we could potentially talk to Nemesis, if you would be okay with that, if he shows up.
Certainly.
All right. Is
You
there
wish for me
anything
to
else
wait
in
in
this
the location
document?
until he arrives?
I don't entirely know if he'll show up. I'm hoping he will.
All right.
You can just call us if you would like. I have another client to converse with, so I'd have to come back. But I mean, it's mostly between Hugo and this is more not in the magical area. But
Yeah. Okay. That's fine with me. I will call you if he shows up. How about that? Just so you're not stuck in one place.
Very well.
unless you want to, of course.
I'm good with
But I
whatever.
can't stay, so you'd have to get your own doors.
Oh goodness. All right, maybe I should head off to the law firm until.
You need stilts. You could talk to my garage and see if you can get some stilts.
No. I am very confident in my own abilities to walk.
Well, I mean, so you can have the height and open the door.
Oh.
His people find it a matter of insult to be that.
Oh, I'm I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it.
Again, I didn't get into this position by appearances.
Alright, well, I will talk to you later then. Once, and if Nemesis shows, I'll call you. But for now, I need to check on some things.
Do you have a time? Do you know when the Opticos meeting might happen?
I don't know. It got postponed over the weekend. I'm thinking
Okay.
Skipper's okay, but I just hope they really are. Alright, sorry about cutting this short. I'm hearing people are... There's a lot of people here, so I'm in the comms listening to issues. I appreciate the hard work, and we could discuss payment after this for both contracts. Once we do the deal with Nemesis, I will pay you enough. I won't be cheap.
Very well. Anything else, Alora?
No.
Not that I can think of.
All right.
I'm just eager
Alright.
to help your friends. I
Thank
take
you.
synth rights very seriously.
I do appreciate both of you. You've been the best lawyers I've seen so far. I'm worried.
You're very welcome. Well, I suppose we shall be on our way, Alora.
All right. Here we go. See, I hear from you soon. All right, I got the door.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
I'm doing alright. Minor flux-based headache, but it
There's a
passed.
lot of people here today, so... Hey, Kaiga! Give me a second, if you can. I'm gonna look at my phone. And then look at you, and then look at my phone. Kaiga, do you... How do I compress... How do I compress this skybox? I don't think it's a skybox issue. Maybe it is, but I mean, there's like maybe a real-time light somewhere, but I don't think that would cause issues. It might just be because it's so full. It was yesterday. Last week people were complaining. Do you know? How do I compress this texture? Where is it? Nothing will happen? Is this the texture? You can't... Wait, you can crunch this. This is the texture.
Give me a second.
If I crunch compress this to... You know what? I don't even need the skybox, to be honest. This won't do anything? It might just be there's so many... Oh, wait. Yesterday we had like 50 to 60. Were you lagging at 30? I don't know what else it would be besides the barbells, but I crunch compress those too. I could switch it. I could switch the skybox back. I think it's this one. Can we do a clothing check real quick? Sorry.
It's fine.
It's not fine. I want to spend time with you.
Oh, we're doing that right now?
Come sit in my chair. I want to be closer. I know someone else that has an actual office, and I really need one.
I think these chairs might be a little too small. But
okay. I think I'll have a little bit of time. Honestly, I don't know what would be the issue besides there being so many people here. I don't know why the spawn box would be a slideshow besides, like, avatars. Shit.
I heard nothing.
Fuck. I was watching a radio show. Or listening to a radio show, and I was just commentating on it. Are you okay? You know what? Onto my lap.
Am I okay? I see.
It's better. You blue screened? The only thing different is barbells. Free time. No one's talking.
For now.
So, can you tell me about your people? Or is that too painful, actually?
I think it depends on what you want to know, because I told you the basics of our culture, like come from a kingdom called the Hidden Grove, have an affinity for water, can breathe underwater. A lot of our culture revolved around preserving the echo flower.
If you help... I want to know what you're doing to rebuild your people's village. Just helping regrow crops and feeding the people that are there.
Alright, I just found
A lot of
or 170 meg.
trying
50
to
RAM,
help
58
maintain
material, 140
farmlands that are there.
poly avatar. They're changing.
some
Yeah, just
projects
handle it.
and
Grab them.
planting trees and the like.
Already done. They're swapping to their non-combat avatar.
And then just general cleanup wherever I can. Because there's a lot of labor in clearing away ruined buildings and then building more, but I'm not exactly the strongest, so I just help out with the general pickup.
Again, if you ever want me to come over there, I would love to help.
Of course. Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll see if Brim will let me bring you over.
Good. I do feel very close to you because of this building, and I feel like we can help each other a lot.
And I appreciate it a lot.
I mean, the only
Trying
thing...
to think what else I can say. Oh, I suppose it's not quite as common, but when I was near the flowers and you heard me saying my little prayer, not terribly a religious people, though there was a small portion of the population who worshipped a water goddess by the name of Marissa. Not much of the actual worship is known to the general public. Old nursery rhymes and prayers that we usually keep because, tradition. This one is a slightly more difficult subject to approach, but one that I learned a lot more of recently was the subject of sirens, which you called me a mermaid or a siren before, but it's interesting. Sirens were a bedtime story told to the younger kids to keep them from going out too late at night, from venturing out too far into the waters. Siren will get you if you're not careful. Be good or a siren will get you.
I'm sorry. I didn't think of it like that.
No, it's fine. I'm telling you, it's fine. Because it's not something that a lot of people know about. Our culture was very small and secluded. And I found out when I went back all those months ago, when I finally came back home, was offered a place in my mother's home, that the sirens of the stories were actually kind of real. And we're just part of our culture that we just pushed aside. People who had the blood of a siren and the mark of a siren were cast out almost immediately. Apparently very early on, because I never remember anything about it. But the sirens of the Naiad culture are kind of different from the sirens that you might know, the sirens who will lure prey in with a song and then devour them. Although the devouring part might be, I don't know. But it's very much a sharp-toothed, sharp-nailed, screeching beast. She was describing this all to me. It seemed bizarre because I've seen a lot of things over the years. One thing I didn't expect to see or hear about was childhood tale come to life literally.
Well, I was just saying siren as in every time you're near me or talking to me, I feel a tug at my heart.
I know. And I just found it almost ironic in a funny way. I promise you didn't offend me.
Good. Okay, I should probably get up and do my job.
Maybe.
Oh, are you gonna hold me?
Depends on if I feel like moving.
All right. Well, I clearly can't get up, so I guess I will have to stay here. Yeah, I'm on a 1070 and I'm like fine, so I don't know what's going on.
How are you feeling?
And now I'm gonna pick you up. On the table. I gotta go though, for real. Sorry.
How rude. Just for that, I'm gonna pull you down by the tie. Just.
You can stay up here. I would, if you want to come down, you can.
Okay.
Thank you. I was not doing good the past couple months. I need moments like this. I'm gonna actually go to my computer real quick. If you do want to hang out up here for a little bit. Okay, Kaiga. You guys think it's... Is anyone... Okay, Nietzsche is having
I'm
issues?
going to take my things downstairs since I'm done with them.
Thank you. I would definitely just leave a mess up here. This is the most we've had in a while, though. So it could very well... I know Nietzsche was having troubles yesterday, but I don't know what would be different in the map besides the skybox. Yeah, there's a lot of fuckers here. The only thing I can think is in the map, There is a...
Amsky,
Yes?
what you up to right now? Might need you.
I'm looking for a issue involving the rest of the city, if you want to come upstairs and talk.
Okay, I need you to be at the corpo entrance because Nemesis is here and we need to have that talk.
God damn it. Okay, I'm coming.
So I will meet you there. Alright?
Ooh, sorry. I gotta go. Nemesis, a councilman, is here.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
Did you eat any more of your food?
I did not. I don't have time. I'll eat something else later.
Oh! Wow.
Excuse me, you guys are blocking the entire path.
Oh my god. Let's go. Sorry.
Holy crap, the flux is killing us tonight.
There's a lot of people here
Stop.
today.
Yeah,
There might be
myself.
another issue. I need to check. The only place a real-time light would have been was back there.
Tonto really wants me to be the...
She's in here. Well, I knew there was a situation where our friend was involved.
I hate when the map's not working properly.
We're waiting for you inside, so...
You having trouble seeing through that mask?
No.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Please don't bother my security.
I was seeing if he was
What do
having
you need
issues
the money?
involving the rest of the block. Okay. I have a contract and potentially a lawyer here. We are purchasing the mega building in the center. I have a huge loan from someone. That means you have to accept the agreement. I have a document so that they will not fuck me over. Sachi. He is giving me a big loan.
I'm surprised by this. I would have thought you would have done something in your other hands in this situation.
I can't afford it, and the risk of losing that entire building is too much.
Are you aware that Sachi usually likes to play a part of the long game?
Yes. I am aware of who he is and what he does.
So you're aware that he will be making a large benefit from you?
Yes, and I am hoping I will benefit from this too.
Give me the documentation, I'll look over it.
I have to make some corrections real quick, but I'll send them to you. What were you gonna say, Amar?
Well, I was finishing, just letting you know, and we just told Nemesis about the whole Athena thing. And what I was gonna finish before before we got to this was, she wants to help clean up the docks and the water around there. But I didn't. I said I would talk to you about that first. Your district, you make the call.
Let me make these corrections and I'll be done.
It's strange that she wants to help now, after everything that's happened.
She has changed.
Yes.
She is changing, not has changed.
I
she
mean,
is changing.
I think it would be better if she explained why. I have a card. I can call her over here if you would like.
Do it. If she causes problems, I'll deal with it.
No. If she causes problems, she will back off. I've told her this, and I trust her.
Doing it right now. Just give me a second. They're on their way.
This will be an interesting conversation.
Yes, it will.
I request that if they are aggressive, you be the one to back down. She is not happy with you. I'm sure you're not happy with them, and I do not want any situation popping off with her here.
I want you to say that again, but say it to yourself and look who you're talking to.
I am aware of my actions, and that is why I'm working towards being calmer. And also, this situation is very volatile, so I request you and her both back off. She already knows what I've said to her. I'm saying the same exact thing.
I will be civil, but if she does not, that is it.
The other thing that I wanted to ask you before she gets here is there anything in the waterfront district that I could try to help out with? I know we did a lot for the school.
We need manpower. That is our major issue. Because of the other council members and because of the recent events that have occurred over the past couple of months, we are lacking in manpower. People are now joining gangs to survive, even more so now than before. That are corporations. That gives them a bit of a chance.
Would there be a way to start a business to hire people to build upon the waterfront, since we have the funds now to do it?
We have some funds.
We have some. True. If there's something I can do, let me know.
I would... Before you read that document, I would like to read it all with you.
Hmm.
And you can interject, and I hope I can get my lawyer here, but I think he's gone. So, I've messaged him. We have a lot of people here today. I think it might be causing issues.
Hmm.
This is the one place I'm not faking. Like I feel like I'm fucking dying. To be honest with you. Nope.
Wait, you feel like you're dying too?
I'm not gonna. Dude, I've been feeling that every Sunday. I've been feeling like that.
Wait, every Sunday?
Every Sunday. Yes.
That can't be me because I haven't updated the map. Yeah.
There is more usually here during Sunday.
Today has been the most
I don't
in a
fight
while.
Sundays anymore because of it. I prefer to do my, extracurricular.
Sunday is a more opportune time for people.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to do some major renovations.
May I read for some of this documentation?
I can start reading. I'm hoping my lawyer will be here. Okay. So, I'm also... I've made a document. Actually, I've made a, what do you call it? License to start a corporation that puts everything underneath the meat rack. It's Ham and Kai Corporation. And then Mega Building 636 is what we're buying. It's on Rock Bottom Street, next to the meat rack. Waterfront District, Lower Zephyros. The contract was dated the other day. Yes. Matthew Hamsky of the Ham and Kai Corporation and Sachi of the Purple Lotus Corporation agree to all of the terms this contract covers. Future parties also agree to Mega Building 636's Code of Conduct. The ownership of the building, located at Rock Bottom Street, Zephyros City Waterfront District, is hereby transferred to Matthew Hamsky and Sachi of the Purple Lotus Corporation. Upon these conditions and Mega Building 636's Code of Conduct, we must be followed. Mega Building 636's Code of Conduct must be followed by Sachi, Hamsky, and any future organization that purchase and or rent a floor within the Mega Building. Terms of ownership. In order to get the full ownership, the following terms have been agreed on by both sides. Matthew Hamsky and Sachi of the Purple Lotus Corporation. Sachi pays off the entirety of Mega Building 636 as an investment into the Ham and Kai Corporation, the meat rack, and Matthew Hamsky. Matthew Hamsky is not obligated to provide support outside of continued repayment of Mega Building 636 to the loaner, Sachi. Matthew Hamsky still has legal ownership of Mega Building 636, and it cannot be rescinded unless defined by actions. Oh shit, hold on. My lawyer edited this. Let me get it. Alright. Defined actions defined by the following are not properly added. Oh, wait, whoa! Wait, I think that's wrong. Well, I'll get to that later. Sachi and Matthew Hamsky own and control each floor of the Mega Building as follows. The owners of each floor and the owners of future floors are responsible for the actions of any corporations, security teams, gangs, residents, squatters, or wild animals on said floor. Floors can be sold or rented out as long as both parties agree to the terms provided. Floors 1 through 80 are Matthew Hamsky's. Floors 81 to 89 are Sachi's. Floor 90 is Matthew Hamsky's. I already own that one. I own two of them. One of them is penthouses and the other is abandoned. Floors 91 to 95 are Sachi's. 96 is Matthew Hamsky. Floor 97 to 100 is Sachi. So he only gets like 20 or less floors up above. If problems arise, Sachi and Matthew Hamsky must first negotiate with occupants of corporations of Mega Building 636 in an attempt to not cause turmoil or unrest within the building. If negotiations do not work out, Hamsky and Sachi have the right to make their own decisions on their floors as long as it does not void contracts that are already in place with said parties. If either party rent or sell a floor to a third party, the third party's contract should not be ignored or bypassed without proper negotiation or thought. Matthew Hamsky and Sachi agree to not intervene in each other's business without proper agreement by both parties. If actions of a single party, Matthew Hamsky or Sachi, cause egregious issues, both parties are responsible and must find a valid solution that suits both parties, while not affecting their business or the people inside too severely. Sachi and his associates are not allowed to imply that Sachi, as Matthew Hamsky's sugar daddy, okay, hold on, Sachi and his associates are not allowed. Oh.
Hello.
We're rereading it right now. Wait 1 second.
All right.
I'm seeing where the document went wrong on the first one. I don't know how I am failing to delete this. What the fuck? I'll correct that later. Something's wrong. Sachi and his associates are not allowed to imply that Sachi is Matthew Hamsky's sugar daddy in any way whatsoever. This is not even a joke. This is a mutual beneficial agreement between two parties that wish to see Lower Zephyra prosper and grow. That is a serious one. I already heard it, so I don't want to hear it again. Sachi and Purple Lotus have no control over Hamsky's actions. Did we delete that one?
Be advised, I saw one of
No, we didn't.
Nemesis's bank boys. They look like cops.
We're in a meeting.
Make sure they Yeah, well, this is security
With him.
comms.
No, I mean we're in a meeting with Nemesis and his
no.
security personnel.
Okay, that's what I need.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
Sachi and Purple Lotus have no control over Hamsky's actions, and any attempt to force his hand without both parties agreeing mutually will end in extended, boring legal proceedings. Is this what you corrected, or am I wrong?
That was corrected, yes.
Okay.
Enjoy the comedic addings of that.
Okay. Extend is not even comedic. I know this will kill Sachi. It will end in extended, boring legal proceedings for hours on end, both parties suffering equally, and also making every other individual attempting to watch the proceedings probably die of boredom. Wait. Am I, hold on.
That was corrected. If you want, I can reread it from my notes.
Yeah, you can read it. I think my...
Reread it for me.
My copy and paste is fucked.
Alright. Instead of what he just read, it should read as Sachi and Purple Lotus have no control over Hamsky's actions, and any attempt to force his hand without proper parties agreeing mutually will end in appropriate legal actions.
Hamsky, incoming Mav.
This one claims to have stolen from us.
Is it a good impression?
Hamsky, this is your street.
Hamsky.
They've claimed to stolen from me.
Alright, let's go.
I haven't done anything! Whoa! They just dragged
Cause
me up
issues.
Here. It's minding my own business. What the?
Alright, sorry about the interruption. I'm having major issues right now, everywhere. We might have to... You read the document, okay? That'll be the best option.
Alright, let me pull up the full form. Alright, shall I start from the beginning, or should we
start from the
where you
beginning.
left off?
Because my issue is
there
that
you
I
go.
keep trying to re-edit the document, and it's not working, but I think it's working, but it's not.
Okay, alrighty then. Alright, starting from the top. Sachi, clause number... in order... Terms of... Okay. Ownership of Mega Building 66, located at Rock Bottom Street, Zephyr City Waterfront District, is hereby transferred to Matthew Hamsky and Sachi of the Purple Lotus Corporation upon these conditions, and Mega Building 66 Code of Conduct must be followed by Sachi, Hamsky, and any further organization that purchase and or rent a floor within Mega Building 636. Terms of ownership. In order to get the full ownership, the following terms have been agreed on by both sides, Matthew Hamsky and Sachi of the Purple Lotus Corporation. 1. Sachi pays off the entirety of Mega Building 636 as an investment into the Humankai Corporation, the meat rack, and Matthew Hamsky. Matthew Hamsky is not obligated to provide support outside of continued repayment of Mega Building 636 to the owner, Sachi. Matthew Hamsky still has legal ownership of Mega Building 636, and it cannot be rescinded unless defined actions, defined by the following, are not properly abided by. 2. Sachi and Matthew Hamsky own and control each floor of the Mega Building as follows. The owners of each floor and the owners of future floors are responsible for the actions of any corporations, security teams, gangs, residents, squatters, or wild animals on said floors. Floors can be sold or rented out as long as both parties agree to the terms provided. Floors include... Yes?
Sorry. Someone walked in. Or Mr.
Continue.
Oh. Very well. The floors include floors 1 to 80 go to Matthew Hamsky, floors 81 to 89 go to Sachi, floor 90 go to Matthew Hamsky, floors 91 to 95 to Sachi, floors 96 to Matthew Hamsky, floor 97 to 100 to Sachi. Number 3. If problems arise, Sachi and Matthew Hamsky must negotiate with occupants or corporations of Mega Building 636 in an attempt to not cause turmoil or unrest within the building. If negotiations do not work out, Hamsky and Sachi have the rights to make their own decisions on their floors as long as it does not void contracts that are already in place with said parties. If either party rent or sell a floor to a third party, the third party's contract should be ignored or bypassed without proper negotiation or thought.
And where does that include between our deal? Right there.
Wait, say that again?
Corporations who want to do dealings of the sorts have to go through me as well. Where does that apply?
We should probably put that in there. They do have to go through you. That's a given. So at some point in there, if someone chooses to purchase a floor, we will have to go negotiate with Nemesis.
It's specifically with corporations. Everything else doesn't really matter. If it's personal, it's personal. But corporations specifically, I will handle.
Very well.
My shift has ended. I will be taking my leave. The security team will be waiting you at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, sir. Have a pleasant evening.
Right. We will get back to that one then. All right. Number 4. Matthew Hamsky and Sachi agree to not intervene in each other's business without proper agreement by both parties. Number 5. If actions of a single party, Matthew Hamsky or Sachi, cause egregious issues, both parties are responsible and must find a valid solution that suits both parties while not affecting their business or the people inside too severely. Number 6. Sachi and his associates are not allowed to imply that Sachi is Matthew Hamsky's sugar daddy in any way whatsoever. This is a mutual beneficial agreement between two parties that wish to see Lower Zephyra prosper and grow. Number 7.
That can be reinforced.
Go on.
Continue.
Very well. Sachi and Purple Lotus have no control over Hamsky's actions, and any attempt to force his hand without proper parties agreeing mutually will end in appropriate legal action. Matthew Hamsky's loan will be paid off slowly over time without repeatedly missing a payment. If a payment is missed, all of said payment is added to the next payment period. If Matthew Hamsky is unable to pay the loan off after a year, Matthew Hamsky's section of the building must be auctioned off to the highest bidder. Number 9. Wars may come and go and be inevitable, but both parties will attempt to keep entities of higher than above average strength and ability out of the meat rack. Some examples of above average can be loosely defined by the following: godlike holy plague knights from hell and beams and orbital cannons. Number 10. Matthew Hamsky's section of Mega Building 636 does not have the protection of Purple Lotus or Sachi because of Hamsky or others working by the Purple Lotus. And 11. The terms of this contract will not be evaded or trivialized without appropriate cause.
Okay. Hold on there. Not that one, but the one before it. Sachi's protection. The Purple Lotus protection. With the wording specifically, it means he can still put a conduit down if he wanted to.
Actually, we might need to put that in.
That doesn't imply. That does not imply protection. That implies rules of the building, which, if they're layer by layer the way that you've set it up between the both of you, he can cover through your layers as well as fencing.
I did agree to a relic that would only be up there in some areas, not all the way down. That was part of the agreement. I forgot about that.
Well, that would need to be more specified, because that would include extra parameters on top of his land, as well as that agreement. Would it not?
I suppose.
I would say,
continuing from that,
on his floors and his floors only, he can put a relic down, but it can't reach outside of there. And if he sells a floor, it can't reach those floors.
So,
well, I'll add that.
The pre-established floors are the only ones who are allowed to have the relic's effects, correct?
Yes. Anywhere outside of that is trouble. I don't want it down where I am.
Done. As established. Continue.
That would be the end of the document.
Now, what bank are you going to be doing all these financial trades through? I'm assuming Zafira Banking.
I'm assuming that's you. I didn't really think about these sorts of details. I am going to need to trust the people that I am paying. I might even have to do it directly through Sachi. I don't know how he's paying this off completely yet. Maybe he does it all at once. Maybe he goes through you.
Essentially, what that would imply is, once this documentation does go through, once I've signed as well, it would imply that any of the transactions and payment plans, etc., I would be dealing with personally. So, if there's any skip dates, I will know. If there's any complications, I will know. And I will ask why. So I have a valid reason written down of why this has occurred. But via the documentation, it should be fine.
Okay, what he said. If you can.
Oh, very well.
Anything else?
If the complications or if a deceased happens, what is the contract to do? Specifically, for instance, if Hamsky was to die, would it just be the next in line of his corporation?
I suppose that would be an appropriate course of action, and should be added to documentation.
Then you should add that next. Add
Very well.
whoever's next in line of your corporation takes seating and takes the obligation of choice.
You know what? I feel like that puts a fucking marker on my head. Maybe we should just keep it so that if I die, it gets auctioned off.
Very well, I'll make
Problem
note
is,
of
if it
that.
gets auctioned off percentage is already owned by Sachi, so he can devaluate the price
The lower
or
section.
purchase it himself fully.
The lower sections. Now, let me think about this, actually.
Do you know how building operations work? If someone owns a portion of a building and one dies, the portion goes to the rest. It's how families have kept buildings for centuries.
I need some kind of... I need safety measures in place if that's going to be the case. If I hand it down, because people
If
could just
I
murder
can,
me for it.
I would recommend it be if you do die to ill means, if someone say kills you, murders you, that instead of it going to auction, it is inherited by someone that you trust, someone close to you, so that they can't use that as a vie for power.
True. I like that.
And so on and so forth.
I'll make a list of people
And the
that I
documentation
trust
can be
to
verified
protect
by
everything.
me, so someone can't just come in prancy-pancy about saying that they're the heir or they're the next in line.
I'll make a
I
list.
would make sure it's someone you trust implicitly, someone you're very close to.
In my will, then.
That can inherit.
It'll go to the person that is written in my will.
In case if he does perish, you can add it in there. Instead of it going to auction, the choice can be made via his will with the connections of his corporation of what happens next.
Yeah, his trustee.
Simple. So then the will will be handed to you most likely, due to the factor of this documentation being made. If you haven't got your will made, you should make it soon.
I'll make one. Alright.
Apart from that, everything sounds good.
Alright, then all we have to do is get the payment from Sachi once that is printed. Once you have made the changes.
I can bring them over here.
Very
I have the contract so I can sign it, get it over and done with.
I don't want to rush
However, I will
this
say
through.
this: if any more edits are made, I would need to be notified.
Will do. I think it's finalized for the most part.
The only changes I will make were per your request.
Good. If
I
that's
have
the
one more
case, our
thing.
job here is done.
No, which will be important to them too. Once I get the building, I am selling a floor to Opticos. We have to save Skipper's life, and they won't do it unless we purchase Skipper with something useful.
Why is Opticos strong-arming you?
They own Skipper. They work outside of the Zephyra. We can't really do much. But if they work here, if they have a floor here, they work under your laws, your synthetic rights. That means we have more control over Skipper and Magpie and Syl.
Make sure that's very aware.
I am not going to tell them that because I feel like they'll back out.
Okay. Then tell them as such once they buy their property. They are within my district.
Yeah.
They need to follow the laws and regulations of the district. They
Once
bought
they buy the property,
they
I'll
now
tell them
own a
that.
portion of it. Yes.
They probably are.
If that is the case, then yeah.
You're
That is
good.
fine. It bites them in the ass.
Good.
I can grab them.
Yes.
I am sorry about the flubbers. I am so glad you were here. You're better at talking than me.
It's all right. That's one of the reasons I'm here for.
I'll call you more often because I need someone that can talk for me. Apparently,
I could use the business.
easy money. I'm talking a lot.
Nemesis.
You two don't have to be
Fair
here, but
enough.
you can stay. I think. Actually, no. This is a
Before
little
we
bit of a
start
dangerous
this
situation.
conversation,
Oh. In that
I am
case,
not the
let
only
us
one
be
who
on
has
our
to
way,
make
Aurora.
up for certain things, so you better put some effort into this
the
one,
elevator is over
as
here.
Yes, yes.
I will soon to be the ruler of the oceans around Zephyra. I will be your neighbor. Let's make the best of it, right?
What is it?
I have a problem with how you closed your eyes to the trashing that fueled into my home. Just the other day I saw two turtles merged together by plastic.
May I make a reminder of something? I've only been ruling for a year now. There's a lot of jurisdiction that I am unaware of due to the outbreaks and multiple of the problems that has occurred. I've been trying to fix a large majority of issues. If you've noticed, the water has been purified around the docks here and other places as well. Now, I'll also make it clear that currently I'm trying to retake the harbor. Because corporations have taken advantage on the harbor. There are some things I'm unaware of. You said there was things such as plastic and trash being put in the water, correct? This is a violation of our codes.
Magical waste. I have
Magical
seen
waste.
barrels filled with all manna dropped. One of those close to my home. In a way, I'm using it for my villagers to remember where we live, because it's quite foggy down there, you know? Sort of works as a torchlight, even though it's not the cleanest one.
Whereabouts are you positioned so I'm aware of the jurisdiction of laws and regulations?
I'm closer to Zafira, but we are in the center between Orlando Saka and the waterfront.
So you are running by through Oceana laws currently, correct?
Did I miss something?
Kind of getting
I'm worried about people hanging out up here. If you see anybody, tell them to.
Yeah, that's why we're staying
That's
up
what
here.
I've been doing.
Good, thank you. I appreciate
I'm only
it.
up here in case someone wants to call me in because I'm his secretary.
Mostly, if I recall correctly, one of the biggest questions of the night.
Yeah, you might want to talk to Nemesis and his rent-a-cops, because they should not have dragged Mav back there.
I threw Mav off the edge. Did you hear it?
Oh no, that was the highlight of my day so far.
I'm just sad I missed that.
Did they crawl away crying?
Good job, bud. Good job.
No, they complained that it was the second time and then went away. It was great.
Sorry, I'm still busy.
The bodyguards come in many forms, I suppose.
I know. Just wanted to check on you.
I really gotta get back in there, but can we do something today?
Sorry. What the fuck?
I'd love to.
You can actually buy the statues, I heard. Is that true? Why would I statues?
Alright, give me. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in there.
No, actual things aside.
Can't really say.
It's okay. Just take care of yourself, alright?
Leonda actually was there, by the way. She was, she attended the ball, and I think she bought...
I want to say big things to you. I need to walk away, okay?
They have been causing problems.
What kind of problems?
Most of these are unconfirmed, but maybe you might be able to confirm them. Seems they worship you. But causing gang outbreaks is one of them. Freedom fighting in the sense of breaking people out of jail or out of custody. And causing operations within the sewers. Thrashers are getting more violent and becoming more unpredictable.
This is the first time I hear about this.
It is the same for me hearing about the dumping of waste in the water.
Seems like talking was a good idea, wasn't it?
Yes. I am trying to make this district better than what it was. After all, most of all of the waste from Upper Saphira gets dropped here.
So these Stormbringers, where are they?
We don't have an exact location. All we know is they're in the waterfront, and apparently they were also spotted in the industrial district.
That's probably why I've never heard of them. I don't walk around too much in the waterfront unless it's the meat rack. And industrial, I have no interest in this place whatsoever.
It's where the majority of the scrappers come from, is the industrial.
So what are you
But if you
suggesting
can
to
find
me?
me the corporations that are doing these dumps, I could sort that out.
I see.
So it's a hand-in-hand thing.
Yes.
I have to be
And I'm
honest.
assuming that you're not going to try and kill me.
The only reason why I tried to kill you in the first place is because I thought you are an ignorant piece of shit that doesn't give a crap about the surroundings. Maybe I was wrong. But that's why we're here, right?
Hamsky can tell you that I've been fixing a large majority of problems that have happened over the past couple of years.
I heard
the only councilman
that...
who's fucking tried.
I have heard that Nemesis would be the one
who, under no circumstances ever, would give up his spot in the council. And thinking about such a circumstance, thinking that Nemesis might never get better in any way, maybe I sparked up a little bit and saw an opportunity to free up the spot for somebody else.
And don't get the wrong idea, I'm not interested in the waterfront taking over.
But at the time, I wished to see anybody else but you in that chair.
Let me make it clear why I won't give it up. I won't give it up because every other fucking motherfucker that has got into the seat has either died, made it worse, or caused more problems. Or cracked under the pressure and gave up. The waterfront has had more problems than anyone fucking else. And I'm here to fucking fix it. Determination and stubbornness is the main thing that is needed to keep us afloat, to survive. We are all survivors.
If you think about it, I am
somewhat of a survivor too. I survived the outbreak, yes.
No, don't be fooled. I wasn't just causing that storm and that was it.
I was actually fighting in the front lines.
And I was fighting there as well.
Good.
Now, are you aware that your recklessness from before, not now, but from before, has caused major injuries to a lot of individuals?
I am aware, but yet still that doesn't answer my question of why these people exactly ignored the warnings that were given 2 weeks prior
That's
to
true.
evacuate.
I don't understand that to this day. The fact that when we got booted out of here, there were still motherfuckers. Everyone was telling us not to come back because they would die sheltered in their fucking homes safely because they would come up through the ground. And then 2 weeks in at the Line Fork, I was told that the storm was coming I had another 2 weeks to prepare, and there were still motherfuckers in there. I feel
I also
guilty.
gave this notion and warning to a lot of individuals. The problem being is a large majority of these individuals couldn't move physically.
How did they survive?
We still had injured from before. We still had heavy injured and crippled people from Zarus who are too afraid, who cannot open their windows because they are scared to see a fog.
I am surprised to hear this because I am very aware that during the time, not only here but in the Purple Lotus itself, I had many piercing eyes towards my way. And mind you, they took things into their own hands, which I was fairly excited about. They decided to get a squad
to evacuate people in the waterfront themselves. You hear that? For at least a week, there was a large group of individuals evacuating.
Was
So
the
whoever
facility
was
by chance
left,
within the waterfront?
there were Aegis members, Purple Lotus employees. I don't remember the other group, but they were involved too. Not Orlando Saka. We had kind of the...
We had kind of bad blood at that time.
Well, the people who were moved by those individual groups, they did not have any assistance or did not inform me of such, so they would not be able to get extra assistance. If they did it on their own, they did it on their own. But I did evacuate a large majority of individuals. And a large majority of those individuals have not returned due to their new favored place. Hence the reason why we are down on manpower of recovering.
Which...
I would appreciate if you wouldn't blame that on me, as Mr. Melius was very convincing during a time where I barely knew anything about the city.
We are both aware of his actions.
Now I am, yes.
No. To get to the main point. I was not aware. My hands have been full, constantly. Starting with the endings of Zarus, to immediately dealing with Gregor. Then backing onto that immediately 8th outbreak, and having both of those two at the same time. I'm only one man. I cannot see everything, which is why I asked Hamsky to tell me what's happening on the streets, so I can deal with more issues.
Oh, and he had someone spying
So
on
if
me.
there is something happening in the water, I would like you to do the same. So we can work together and not against each other.
I accept this statement. Therefore, I have a request. Dissolve your ban. Remember, I am
banned from the waterfront until my so-called father punishes me.
How about this? Works both ways. Clear the harbor. You won't be banned anymore.
Community service.
I will need helping hands.
Obviously. You will have helping hands.
Deal.
Done.
And to you, Mr. Amon, I wish to...
keep up working together, as I can see that it could benefit the both of us.
As long as everybody is fine with me finding issues in the waterfront and helping them out. If I find an issue, I will let you know. Does that work for everybody?
I appreciate it.
Amon, you will need to find more manpower for the school.
I will. Look.
Funding is no longer an issue for the school. Whatsoever. Not for years. Thanks to the Bardic Circle. The issue is manpower.
If manpower is the issue, I have a proposal. As of right now, I cannot relieve them of their duties because they are building a village under the water. But I have a large amount of Utes that are exceptional at building things. They don't question anything, they rarely take breaks. They don't even want money. But that will take a while until I can relieve them.
Are you aware of the schools that I have made for the Ute?
I am not.
There are schools around the dock areas and also around in the slums here that teach Ute Common, specifically, and the basic laws to follow by, and the understandings of communication. However, sadly, it's been a little bit more difficult due to the fact that they are quite rebellious in nature.
That would explain why I've seen that one fish speak common. He must have been taught by a Ute.
Yes.
Interesting.
The plan is to give them their own individual rights. Seems they are humanoid and they are intelligent enough to know what they are doing wrong or right.
Mainly, they want to secure their species, earn food. They are quite the social creatures as well.
I've noticed. It has taken me quite some time to even learn partial of what they're speaking.
Well then, if this is all,
I think that went well.
Business adjourned.
I am happy with this outcome. Farewell.
As am I.
Thank you, both of you. Alright, I gotta go too. I need to check on some things.
I was quite surprised by this outcome.
She's surprising a lot of people right now.
It is promising.
ZMF still want her. Probably.
Oh, no, they want her. Badly.
If ZMF gets her, then that's probably bad for Sachi, and that means he's being controlled, so...
While she's in the harbor, there'll be a distraction. So ZMF will not be an issue.
Thank you for standing here. I need to run really quickly.
Come on,
Go.
Neptune needs you when you're ready. Just letting you know.
I'm going to be
Alright,
relaxing.
let's go ahead and start pushing people towards the front street.
Oh, you're worth the trip.
Got about 10, 13 more minutes before they have to leave.
Right? It's their building blocks. It's what makes them them. At their smallest level.
No!
Yes.
We're dating now. Don't. I mean, we're.
Oh goodness.
More than that.
Oh come on, let me. I can sit next to her. What the fuck?
But yeah, that's
Am I gonna do
basically it.
anything?
So basically, we gotta figure out what your special
Hi.
is, and we go from there.
Okay. Sparks understood none of that.
I gotta deal with my dog. What's up? I gotta run upstairs real quick. There's issues.
What? Okay, go so like, go.
try and kill him.
If you guys are just gonna hang out